I'm surviving 24 hours in the middle of the woods with only the items that I bought off of TikTok Shop. I'm giving myself 3 challenges. First, build a shelter to spend the night.
See you in the morning.
Second challenge is to remake the guacamole dogs that I had last Labor Day. And the third challenge is to not eat all 6 donuts that I bought. I'm gonna regret this. I also brought Grogu, and his challenge is to not poop in the shelter tonight. Wish me luck. I'm gonna be grocery shopping at Aldi. That's where I'll do my groceries from. We definitely need some onions. We need some Romas and some avocados. I've got no idea how to pick out good avocados. I'm gonna regret this. Tomato basil, chicken sausages. Okay, hear me out. I'm on a calorie deficit, so we're gonna do pork rinds instead of tortilla chips. Of course, you gotta go with some water. Do I do this pizza cookie or do I do the donuts? It's about the same. I'm gonna go donuts. I'm trying to watch my figure. Here's the total haul. This is what we're looking at. And our total is 20 bucks. This was like 20 bucks and 6 cents, so I'm all set. These are all of the items that I've bought. The total cost of everything was just about $440. That doesn't look like a lot now that I look at it from far away. This is the first item I need to set up. This is the Vivor 3 to 5 person inflatable tent. There is a light chance of rain happening, so my goal is to get this set up pretty quickly. Today is a high of 64 and a low of 32, which is crazy compared to last week. Let's beat the rain. Let me show you what's inside this. There's a lot of opening over here, and I'm trying to get kind of more back here. So we're gonna move back here first. I bought this inflatable tent like 2 months ago, and I picked the weekend where there's a high of a wind gust being 40 miles per hour. That does feel windy. Right here's looking like the spot. Let's cut open this box. Oh, I guess I could have taken it out of the box at home. Now, before I set this up, it is an inflatable tent. I brought my own tarp. I'm gonna set it down just so I can cover this up so it doesn't get popped and I can reuse it in the future. I'm worried it's gonna be a little windy, but that just makes it more interesting, I guess. Now for the tent. Really? Okay, there's a lot of tie downs, which is gonna be nice. I'll have to use those for sure. What'd you eat? I think he'd be eating rabbit poop or something. As long as I don't wake up next to throw up. You know what? If that makes him feel better, I'm fine with it. Here's what looks like the spot to pump it up. Go and pump it up. Got to pump it up. Sounds like a fat Labrador throwing up.
Oh my goodness, you alright?
I really just hope this doesn't take forever. Hey, stop, hey, leave it, dude. What are you doing? Oh God, I have a feeling I need to set up a really long time lapse. It's starting to rain again too. Cut to the really long time. I don't know what I expected there. I just didn't expect it to be that powerful. Okay. Well, I'll be darned. That's pretty neat, huh? Ah, it's raining. Come here. All right, it's really coming down, so I'm gonna get all my stuff put inside there. Get inside. These rain pants are not rain pants. It's coming down way more than I thought. You're going inside the tent with him. Move, dude. And I had his camera, I get. Oh boy. Wow. Lay down, Grogu. It's not as much fun as you thought it was gonna be. So I just set up like a wet corner. I was absolutely soaked for a minute there. I had to take everything off and let my body heat dry me out, but Grogu, hey, ooh. He's not having a great time. I don't take him camping much. He enjoys camping, but I think he's stressed out. Because for a minute we got in here and the whole thing was like, it was raining and then it was just like, And so much for it raining for just 10 minutes. Looks like the rain's gonna be on and off for the next 20 minutes, and then I should be good. I should have learned last video not to listen to the radar. We finally arrived. I thought it wasn't gonna snow this much. Let's plan for it to rain the rest of the night. So far the tent's held up really nice. I brought him a blanket to sleep with tonight, and that's what we're laying on right now. This was the next purchase on my list. This pairs with this tent. This is the Vivor hot stove. The reason that this is not in a box is because I've used it before. When these hot stoves are brand new, they have like a coating that you have to burn off all the chemicals and whatnot. So like 2 months ago, I tried to light a fire in at my backyard. It's already starting to change color. That was the original color. It's already starting to brown right here. Pretty sick so far. The nice thing is that it's not cold enough for me to need this. I'm gonna see what the wind is looking like in an hour or so. This tent was $215.98. The only review for this tent on TikTok was 5 stars, and they said excelente. Given the conditions, I will agree with them, and it was pretty sick to set this thing up. And this is their 3 and 5 person one. They have a bunch of bigger ones. This hot stove was 71 bucks, and they had no reviews on it. I think what I'm gonna do while it's raining is get situated in here. I'm gonna set up my sleeping area. I guess that's all that's really all there is to do. Maybe I'll make my guacamole. I got my 3 challenges. My first challenge is to bake a shelter and spend the night. I'm on track with that one. Second challenge is to make my guac dog. So I think in a second here I am gonna make some guacamole. My third challenge was to not eat all my donuts, and I might start one of them just to see how it tastes. Let me show you my Aldi haul. Pork rinds, cilantro, Roma tomatoes, chicken sausages. These need to be refrigerated, but they're are pre-cooked, and I'm just taking my chances. That's what stomach acid is for. Hot dog buns, red onion, limes, pineapple. I've got 4 avocados. I'm not too great at picking these. Hopefully they're good. Last but not least, I am gonna try one of these. They don't look that amazing, but I had a donut the other day, and I was just like at Aldi just craving these. This doesn't look like a real donut. It looks more of like those little ones you get in the bags. These are good, but not good enough to the point where I'm worried I won't beat my 3rd challenge of not eating them all by the morning. I almost forgot my gallon of water. Before I get started on my guacamole, I am going to reveal a couple more of my products. This is the multi-function camping light. This is pure decor. I'm thinking I'm gonna string these lights up from the top. Once it gets dark, I can just hang out down here and it'll be really cozy. These were $12.99. They had a lot of reviews. One of the 5-star reviews said, bright enough to read at night, but not so bright that it gives me a headache. It's raining a lot. A 1-star review said it got stuck rolling back in, one side brighter than the other. Another 1-star review said can't even see it in pitch black. Also comes with a horrible scent. Smells like any fresh out of China product. I mean, it looks kind of sick for 12 bucks. Charging cable. It's pretty sick. I can just stand up in here. This is a sick tent so far. Probably my favorite tent I've used. I hit the end. Oh, and there's a hook up here. Yeah! I'm digging these. I'm also getting hungry, so this is one of the other items I got. This is the 12 full-size item Asian snack box. This was $36.99. There was a bunch of 5 stars. 10 out of 10 recommend. So many snacks, great variety, packed full of goodies. Let's see. Honey butter chip, wheat crackers, spicy flavor, coconut candy, milk puffs, potato twists, dried mango slices, striking popping candy, some crab lays. For me, these are better served as a fire starter. Texas grilled barbecue flavor lays, golden rice crackers. There's actually no English words on here, so I don't even know what these are. These squeezy jelly cups. I don't know what I'm gonna try right now. I'm gonna try the milk puffs and these want golden rice crackers, black pepper flavor. Well, there's a filling in there, you can't. Those aren't bad. Now we got the golden rice crackers. Not a bad smell, but a strong smell. This is a really familiar taste. Oh, it tastes like Bugles a little bit. I want to try the rest, but I say we save those for once it gets darker, so I have some entertainment while I'm in here. I'd rate these a 3 out of 10. They're just whatever.
And I would rate the milk puffs 7 out of 10.
Now it's time to make guacamole. Start with an avocado. That looks okay. I got a heart like a truck. Okay, I'm taking this whole outer part out because I don't got time to. Onion check. about the best I can do that. I'm just gonna rip this up myself. Looking good. Okay, now I just gotta kinda... Guacamole's done to the best of my abilities. I am gonna heat these up later when I have a fire, but I'm hungry enough right now and these are pre-cooked, so judge me all you want. I'm eating a sausage right now. This isn't something I do normally. I've never had a cold chicken sausage. This looks disgusting, but I'm starving. We got our buns. Little bushcraft tip, if you throw this in the bottom of your sleeping bag, in the morning it'll wake up, it'll be warm. And now we gotta make the transition. Oh, my lime. I'll squeeze the lime on top. How about that? To complete the challenge. This is the guac dog. Let's try it. It looks good, you just have to forget it's cold. Yeah, it's fire. I need some salt and some pepper. Maybe some habanero, and for it to be warm. That was good. That was great. But I should get that fire started tonight. I just hope it's not too windy. Because that over the fire when it's warm. Oh wait, I should try these with the guac. That's good, but I don't see it beating tortilla chips, but it's good. Top that off with one of these. Can you see a slobber? I can take a break from eating now. Now what do I do? It's gotten a little chillier though. I'm going to set up the hot stove. I'm a little worried about the wind, so I'm just gonna set it up and see how much clanging around it does, and then that's when I'll make the decision if I'm gonna actually light it or not. It wasn't supposed to rain that much. One of these items, this item, has become a little less useful now that it's really, really wet outside. I'll show you this in a bit, but my plans might change a little bit. This is gonna be where the vent goes out. I've got two products that I purchased for starting the fire. This is the first one. This was like 12 bucks, 18 bucks. This was like suspiciously expensive, but this is like a flint and steel starter. I have a very low success rate with these. I've only started a fire once successfully with this. Well, actually twice, but one of them was off camera in my backyard. This had no reviews. This is the second item that pairs with that. These are Blackbeard fire starters. These were $31. A couple 5-star reviews. Best fire starter I've ever used in my life. Great for training young kids outdoors. That doesn't make me feel better. This is where things get a little interesting. When I went through the 1-star reviews, one of the 1-star reviews said, very hard to light with ferro rod, combustible substance, not consistent throughout, would not recommend for survival situation. This is a survival situation. If I don't get this fire started, then it's gonna get colder for me and Grogu. So this is a life or death situation, and I brought him into this. Sorry. Another 1-star review said, nearly impossible to light with ferro rod. A good thing for me, this is my ferro rod, and this is how I will be choosing to light these. 3 of them. Top for... It's nice being able to have the fire inside. The only thing I don't like, well, I guess I kind of do like it, is that you kind of spend less time outside, which is, I feel like, some of the enjoyment in... This isn't camping, this is survival, but you know, surviving. Sorry if that was cringy. I'm trying to keep my mind occupied. Before it gets too dark, and too cold for that matter, because it is getting a little chilly, I'll show you the last 2 items I got. This is the first item. Well, this was the first of the 2 items. This is a, I don't know, pruning saw. I call it a bow saw. It was like 13 bucks or something like that, and it had no reviews. I don't know who would specifically buy this off of TikTok shop. Well, I guess there's some irony in that because, you know, I bought it off TikTok shop. There's a little dead stump over here I'll probably use it on, but this really isn't that usable because all the wood around me is absolutely soaked. I am curious though. Let me show you my other item, and I have a question because I am genuinely curious. This is the second item I was talking about, and unfortunately this is the last item I bought. This did have a couple reviews. I don't know them off the top of my head, and this was like 30 bucks or something like that. It comes with its own little sheath. This thing looks pretty legit. This is the combo that was gonna feed the wood stove. All of the wood is too wet, and the question I was gonna ask is, you know, this is all you really need to get enough wood for an awesome fire. Most of this stuff is just soaked. So is this sort of like a time you would be like, I'm not having a fire tonight, or I don't know. If I did that for 30 more minutes, that sucker would be laying down on the ground. I totally wish I bought more off of TikTok shop. I wish I had bought a cool outfit for my locker. It is raining a little bit more. I've decided that I am gonna make a little fire in here. This whole tent just reeks like guacamole. I think that could attract some visitors during the night, but I don't think it will, but it could. I guess guacamole had a more potent, not potent, but like higher concentrated smell than I thought it did. But I'm glad I did this when animals are hibernating. I will not make guacamole during the summertime in a tent.
Let's open this. So I know I saw some of the ads, like you would do this and you can take it apart. If you obviously don't want to use the full one, you can take it apart even more, which I'm gonna try. How much can we fry this? There's no way that just catches with a ferro rod. I kind of want to just try it. I'm probably gonna look like an idiot attempting this. Another little ball of them here. I kind of have a little bit of faith in this. Let's see. Oh, it worked! Oh, I wasn't thinking this far ahead. I don't even have my wood ready. I mean, that's sick that it worked. I'm just gonna put in like 1/3 of one. Maybe now we get the axe out a little bit. I know that seems crazy to say once I'm inside my shelter, but oh, it's already getting way warmer in here. These things turn out pretty sick, actually. Sorry, we're gonna go for the personal chop touch. I'm eating this myself, so it's really not that gross, but I don't know if I should be chopped up enough. Not unsanitary, it's gonna taste the same, but I'm gonna struggle more doing it to the tomato. Tomatoes are disgusting. Lime. Yeah! Oh! Hey! I've got this flat lined, so there's very limited, I mean, you can see the heat collecting right here with the color. And then I've got this like closed and it's just ripping through that wood. I mean, I know it's like a cheaper stove and there's like air getting in through here and around here, but how do I slow this thing down? Pack it tighter? It is just ripping through this wood. I say let's make it bougie and we toast the bun. Let's recap the challenges. Challenge 1, set up our shelter and spend the night. We've set up the shelter and I'm on track for spending the night. Challenge 2, it's about to be completed, but warm edition. It was already completed when it was cold. Challenge 3, don't eat all the donuts. I'm not worried about it. Nice little toast on what, 10% of the entire bun. The chewed up guac is ready. It's like how penguins do it. And then we just roll this puppy in. Whoop. Let's guac it up. Our bun flatline, worst case scenario. Just for that, your 2 friends are gonna get it. Like, I really don't know how my life could get better right now. Maybe a Diet Coke and a TV right here. No, probably right here, it'd get too hot. If I had a flat screen TV with a YouTube video playing and every setup I did, I wouldn't even ever go home. I would just do these videos every day. Grogu's trying not to pass out. Wait, see, I can't tell if he's side-eyeing me. He's just kind of, I think he's just staring at the chicken sausages around the... I do really like these lights though. These fairy light things, I would rate these 5 stars. For 13 bucks, you can't beat that, $12.99. Time to try some more of these Asian snacks. I mean, it's just Pop Rock. They taste good though, 5 out of 10. Fried mango. I mean, it's good. Honey butter chip. Those are quite tasty. Rate out of 10, 7. Those are really good, but they're not like anything like insanely good. Classic coconut candies. Oh, it's not chewy. It's supposed to be hard. Ah, I bit on it too hard. It's actually jam-packed in my tooth. The taste was good, but I don't like the texture, so I'm gonna rank it lower at a 4. Texas grilled barbecue flavor of Lay's. This is what we're looking at. 3 out of 10. GGE wheat crackers. This looks like if someone had a bag of ramen and just stepped on it. Okay, 4 out of 10. Not convenient to eat. Next up, Squeezy. Delicious fruity snacks. And it's in Spanish too. It's only in Spanish. Is this even a Asian food? Little Jello cup. It looks like there's chunks in there or something. The taste isn't bad. Texture is like someone threw up in an ice cube tray and I'm eating the throw up. These are the veggie flavored potato twists. This looks like those Taco Bell things. They taste like veggie straws. If veggie straws tasted more styrofoamy than they already do. 3 out of 10. I have faith in these. These seem like just like gummy Skittles. This is what we're looking at. Okay, so it's a juice inside, These are good. That one's a 9 out of 10. If those weren't good, I would be upset with this purchase considering it was like, what, 35 bucks or something crazy.
Was this worth it? No.
These were good. These were good. Oh, wait. These were good too. I've taken all the food back to the car. My spot's been stolen. Last of the logs are in the fire. It gets real hot in here. I think probably the worst feeling I feel is asking him to get off my bed, but come on, man. I would say that I was impressed with TikTok Shop. Some of the stuff I got, the tent, the stove, these lights were sick, the food was good. I didn't really get to use the axe. The fire brick, this went the smoothest any challenge has gone. We compromised. That's the best we can do. I'll sleep here. You'll destroy my feet. Once you stand up, I mean, I know heat rises, but it's real hot up here. Look how hot that gets too. Yeah, it's about that time for us to get 10 hours of sleep. Can you scooch over here? There you go, good boy. If you reposition, you're gonna take my feet.
Dang it. See you in the morning.
I forgot daylight savings was last night, but it's finally, so I guess it's like 8 o'clock now, and I've got to pee so bad, and I imagine he probably does too. But that was a long night to say the least. There you go. Freezing. I think it's like 34 degrees. I'm not gonna pack up just yet, but I wanna get moving a little bit to warm my body up. My first challenge of setting up shelter and spending the night has been completed. And then my other 2 challenges I beat. And that concludes my last challenge because I also did not eat the rest of the donuts. My sleeping pad was deflating on me and he took up a huge amount of space and I just kind of was like moving the whole time to like form around his body. I'm gonna rate this tent 5 stars. I'm happy with my purchase. There we are. Be free, Tebow. Be free. That wasn't actually Tebow. It was Tyler. What are you doing? I don't know. I wonder what he's thinking. This has been put away. This is a little interesting. It like melted it? I'll have to see what it looks like when I take the tarp off. That's a little annoying. I mean, it's not the end of the world, and even if that section has to be replaced, it'll be replaced, but what's the point of that mat then, if it's just gonna still melt the ground? Maybe I gotta double layer it, but that's kind of unnecessary. So, I mean, I'm just gonna like open this up and it's just gonna... No! This is like the Macy's Day Parade. Oh, here's our burn spot. Yeah, it totally did melt the plastic. I mean, it's not like, it's definitely still usable, but it's just annoying. Oh, I'm out. Sorry, sometimes the outro singing can be a little much, but I've been getting copyright claimed, so I have to sing louder than the music so the music doesn't get claimed. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come?